Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem 6, and Gonzalez got that kill. So, he's now level 20. He got a point of skill, I believe. Skill 9. And that will do it for this chapter. Let's move on, shall we?
He was a tough opponent, but we won. No, he really wasn't, Roy. Did you not see your future girlfriend? No, I was a bit behind. You know, sand and all that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Sophia, where are the inhabitants of the village? What's wrong? The entrance to the temple. This door. It looks like it's been forced open. What lies inside the temple? There's something we call the Divine Weapon. It's a spell book. Divine Weapon? There's one here too? Then that must be what Burns after. In that case, we may be too late. It's there. I can feel it. Alright, let's go. We may still be able to stop Burn.
To the Gaiden chapter! In the hidden village Arcadia stands an ancient temple. One of the divine weapons is said to be hidden in it. Roy and company were quick to follow Burn's troops, who had already found their way into the temple. Welcome to the Gaiden chapter of the Gaiden chapter of chapter 14. Way to repeat myself. Chapter 14's Gaiden chapter. Let's do that. You get 10 units to play with. You're gonna need some thieves per usual Gaiden chapter, but not for the reason you think. Who here has stuff to sell or to steal? I should say, not sell. Poison axe, hand axe, steel sword, steel bow. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. I think I'm thinking of the next Gaiden chapter. Maybe. Sorry about that. Wrong Gaiden chapter. I need to still go over the enemies here and look through them real quick. Berserker with Devil Axe. Like that's gonna hit. Should be everything. Alright. Let's go over the chapter. Now I know which one this is. It's a pretty straightforward shot here. You can go up, and here's the boss. Lieutenant leading the attack on Arcadia is Oates. Berserker with Devil Axe. There are a lot of special weapons here. Such as... Now I'm not going to find one easily. Here's Eclipse. It's not going to hit anyway. This guy has Nosferatu. These two have Bolting. This is the danger here. Bolting. 5 uses. Has decent hit. Actually, has good hit for FE6. 70 hit. This sage has a hit of 89 with it. Has 12 power, range of 3 to 10. It's Bolting. It's a long-range tome. I don't think he moves and uses Bolting. I don't remember. The boss won't, obviously. Boss is also a sage. His Bolting will hurt more. Range of 3 to 10. If the unit can't take 26 magic damage, they don't need to really come along, because it's going to be too hard for them to get through, unless you just send somebody to go take the bolting staffs, like Ellen, or Lilina, you know, somebody with an actual res stat, maybe even bolting is heavy. It's always been heavy. It's heavy for magic in this game at 10. Because remember, magic's really light in FE6. Weight of 4 for Elfire. Bolting weighs 10. It weighs him down by 3. So he has a speed of 5. He's not doubling you with bolting. Neither's the boss. Boss has a speed of 12. Anybody with a decent rest stat is not, speed stat, excuse me, is not going to get hit twice by bolting. Unless they both cast it on the same character, which the enemy loves to do. The character has to be able to take 2 bolting tomes to the face. Has to. Or you ride out of their range if you're a high movement unit. Otherwise, the enemy's going to try to snipe and kill a unit. That's what's annoying about this stage. But other than that, that's pretty much the only thing about this stage that's really annoying. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't say that. About the enemies in this stage. Be careful of certain weapons. Poison Axe. Come on. Now that I want one. Lance Reaver. Be careful of the Reaver weapons. The enemies like to carry them here. Longbow there. Sword Reaver here. Guy has a Javelin, Axe Reaver. All things you've seen before. Enemies like to have Reaver weapons. Or some poison weapons. The real danger here is this guy with his Devil Axe hitting and critting your face off. And the bolting tomes are the huge threat here. They only have 5 uses. You just have to get through the 5 uses. And Eclipse isn't hitting, so, you know, whatever. Has too low of hit. So, let's take... I don't need the Thieves here like I thought I did. Who to take instead? And I gotta divvy stuff out. I gotta do that, too. Reddy comes along. Alan doesn't have a good res stat, but he can just outride a lot of the bolting at certain places. You only get 10 units. Gonzalez is maxed out, so he doesn't need to come along. I could promote Lance. That's the thing I can do. Because... Actually... Person. Store that. Have a Night Crest. That's the only one I have, right? Yes. Kinda want to give it to Boars. Boars isn't level 20 yet, but... One more. I want to take everybody that's here. Probably Clarine, another healer, could be useful with all the bolting that's going to be thrown around. Let's do that. Come along. We'll go with this. We'll go Roy, Ellen, Lelina, Uj, Dorothy, Deke, Ray, Reddy, Alan, and... Yep, okay. Next, before we start the chapter, I gave you a lightning tome. Already, you're okay. Lelina's good. Deke has Silver Blade. Iron Blade. Okay. Dorothy can carry something now. Why don't you take Boots? Just kidding. I still don't know who I'm gonna give Boots to. I'll give Boots to somebody. Somebody's carrying bows, I believe. Short bow, iron bow. I'll take the short bow for kicks for now. You need stuff. You can use swords now. What rank do you start with swords, by the way? I don't think I ever went over that. Any rank in swords. So you have to train Moretti to use swords, but she can use swords. Could take one of those silver lances. We got quite a few silver lances. Just because we'll mainly use the killer lance. We'll use that one up that's left and then go to the other one. Okay. Okay, don't even have the iron lance anymore. Just use the silver lance. There's not many of those. Not many silver lances around. It's okay. Everybody else good? Yes. Yes, yes. I think everybody else is ready to go. Okay. Save and... let me, switch this around real quick. This'll work. Ready, set, go! Chapter 14, The Infernal Element. Haven't you found the divine weapon yet? Yes, we think it's lying inside this altar, but it won't open. Break it, force it open, or do whatever. We do not have much time. We must also deal with the enemies that have entered the temple. We don't have enough manpower to use force on the altar. Then we must get rid of the enemy first. Then we can examine the altar with leisure. Ah, good luck with that.
This is the underground of the desert? There's so much water. This is close to a large source of groundwater. That's why plants and animals can live here. I see. So that's why you were able to build a village here. Still, how did you find such a convenient place like this? Athos. The Archsage Athos is the one who led us here. What? You mean Athos of the 8 heroes? Yes. After the scurrying, Master Athos traveled around Eleb. At the end of his journey, he arrived at a village in which people and dragons lived together. But he said that it would only be a matter of time before it was found by other people. So he led you here? Yes. And he hid his divine weapon inside this temple. And can we use his divine weapon? Yes. Master Athos said that we were to use his weapon to protect Arcadia. And if you use it, it would be able to protect us. All right, thank you. Some of the pathways of this temple will suddenly sink into the water. Please be careful.
And that's the other annoying thing of this chapter that I remembered a little part way. Tiles will disappear. You have to be really careful. Else you could be in trouble. What's going to happen is platforms are going to disappear. I don't remember which platforms disappear, so that'll be the fun part. If a unit if the platform the unit is on disappears. No, they're not dead. They don't just like instantly drown or anything, which is good. What is bad is, however, they will be immobilized unless a flyer rescues them out of the water. This could be a problem. If a unit gets stuck in water in bolting range, you got a problem. That's what's scary. So what we're going to do... Quick fire. Anybody with the resistance stat is going to move forward. With a good resistance stat. 21. I need to give Clarine the... the robe, maybe, if I'm going to keep using her. Maybe that's what I should do. The angelic robe. You do more than 25. You'll do 29. 29 and 26. 29, that's 12. She's dead. She has 17 resistance. You do 12. It's 29. 26. You do 9. That's 21. She's dead. Ellen can take the hit just because she has a ton of resistance, and Lelina has HP. Okay, so not Clarine. I even think Alan could take 2 bolting hits. 5. 29, 26. 24. Nope. Ray doesn't have enough res, so they're just gonna move forward on their own for now. Well, I could send Moretti, kind of. Everybody else has to kind of hang back. While we wait for them to waste their bolting tomes. Really, that's all you have to do. You just have to have one unit that's really good with res to take the hits for a couple of turns. Go ahead, cast! If they're in range. Should be in range. Now, the enemies are going to move forward. What you can also do is just wait for all the enemies to move forward. If you're rushing this, it'll be more of a problem. By the way, watch out for the, Oh, there it goes. Watch out for the pirates who are going to be moving toward you. As well. By all means. Attack. Were they not in range? They were in range. Why are you not casting? Weird. So you don't move. 10. Right there. You should be in range. She is now. Where'd the archer go? Then Moretti will be in range. Blasted bolting is the only thing that makes this chapter annoying. Really, it's the only thing that makes this chapter annoying. Next turn. I wasn't expecting you to fight so well against all of us. I haven't even started! But it's because he's casting bolting. Does 10 to Lelina. But that's 1. You only get 5. Oh, you come fly over here. You do that. You have to cast twice. It's fine. The druid with the Eclipse Tome is heading this way. And again. I forgot to take her other Thunder Tome back. That's what it was. She shouldn't have fire. Level 7! HP Magic Resistance! Hey, more res! Oh, blast it. That's a problem. She should just be safe. You go away. You can go away right now. None of that. But unfortunately, in range of the Berserker, so that's the thing. Now you see, she can move back onto the platform. If she's like completely off of a platform, she's just stuck. What I will do, however, what do you have equipped? You have a poison axe. Alan to save the day. Use the iron sword because axe. Heal Lelina. That's why we have physics staffs. Well, a physics staff. More later. If only I could steal the enemies. Wouldn't that be something? Okay. I'm just gonna have Lelina stay there. Next turn. Not in range of the other guy. We'll get rid of the bosses. That's 2. That's how this is going to go. And dodge. I'm interested in seeing who the Berserker goes after. Probably Lelina. I just need her to dodge. This is the hardest part of this right here. No. Wouldn't do anything, but... Oh, dodge. Because Javelin. But, the beginning here is the hardest part, honestly. Level up, level 2. HP speed. That could have been better. Ooh, the Berserker went that way. Good. This is why I still have the Javelin equipped. And throw. Darn, missed. And throw. Good. Gotta watch out for the archer. Miss. Just keep getting 1. Ooh, good, the archer moved. Ah, you're gonna heal that guy. That's fine. You're gonna heal that guy. So you see, now that pathway closed off. Pathway over here. And they'll just come back and leave over and over again. Ha! Okay. Only the boss will get to hit. Trapped. She can't fly there for whatever reason. Blech. Actually, then do have the javelin out. Kill? Yes! Bye! Use that 1 iron lance. That one's broken. I put Meridian in a bad situation, but she's a good unit, so I am going to move Lelina up in the hopes that the other guy will start casting as well. I just need to get rid of the bolting tomes, and then I can deal with all the other mess that this stage does. I wish it didn't show the range of them moving, because he's not going to move. That's really the range. Right here. Just parallel with him. So we're going to burn his uses. And now Lilina should be in range of this guy. Which is what I want. Nobody else should be in range. Wait there. You'll see why. Next turn. Oh, went with the steel axe. Interesting. You're dead. Alright, now the fun part, because I bet the Berserker's gonna march. No. Ah! Ellen dodged. That's 3, because when you miss with the long-range tome, it still uses the... It still uses up. Whether you hit or miss, unlike other weapons. Oh no, you went to attack, okay. Miss. Oh man, missed twice. Good, you're in range. One. Miss. So he'll get healed. This is how it is. See? Told you. Oh no! And we've seen that whole, even if you miss it, it takes up a use with the clips. It's the same for bolting. No, he keeps healing instead of using his bolting tome. Blast it! Can't reach. Alan can... You can get out of the way then. I'll just charge forward. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you. Before you try to do anything else, just go away. Not even if she hits twice. I do have a longbow. As you can see there. Alright, now you can get ready out of there. 28 crit, 43 accuracy. You really want a sword user to go after the Berserker here. Where you just have, oh, you have weapon advantage. So, we're gonna fly back. Here should be fun. Take the last of the boss's bolting. We'll see where he moves. Berserker, and then move accordingly. Next turn. Why was that 4 or 5? Ow. Oh, you missed the Lena. Bye. He tried. He also tried. Okay, who do I want there? That becomes the question. To stop the berserker that's heading over here. I guess Uj, because Deke is probably too far away. That's bad. That would happen now. So as you can see, they cannot move at all. He has one bolt. That's what I was talking about. Well, when he moves, Ray could try to hit him. Nobody's in range. And then Reddy could try to finish him off. Heal. I was going to heal Ellen too, but can't do that now. She cannot heal herself. Charge forward. Yay, weapon level is increased. Is that S-rank swords? It is S-rank swords. In case this comes back, stay there. Thankfully, Lumina can heal. Oh, I love sages. You didn't notice? Druids can do that too, the upgrade of Shaman. And then depending on where he moves, we can even take a shot with Dorothy. Alright. In turn. And that's it for the bolting. Boss no longer has it. Don't have to worry about that. Although, if you can get to the boss while he still has bolting equipped, it's really funny, because you can just kill him before he does anything. Before he takes that turn to switch back. Oh, Uj is now stuck. Yeah, he has to die this turn. That's an extremely good start. See, this is why I have Dorothy. In fact, why not just not take the chance at all? You're just dead. Silver bow. And done. Good job, Dorothy. That's why you're here. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck. That is also why you're here. While you cannot take a hit, you keep getting fantastic level ups besides defense. More strength, skill, and speed. And luck. Deadly. She shoots you, you're dead. That's how that goes. So the only one that has bolting left is this guy. Don't have to worry about him. And we can worry about him next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Thankfully, Alan can still move. So we'll try to make some more progress and get to the boss. And we'll have to wait for the platforms to come back so Roy could go capture the thing. Or I could always fly, use Moretti to get him. Have at least one flyer on this stage if you can, because of this. Kind of annoying. And keep your units spread out-ish. Like, I had Dorothy back here, you know, taking shots, but also to not be on the platforms, just in case the platforms start to disappear. And if you still have the physics staff, it could serve you extremely well here as well. If you're using geese or a pirate-type class, you could also walk on the water and give the enemy a taste of their own medicine. Just try to get rid of the Berserker via range, whether it's a sniper shots, magic, or thrown weapons like a javelin. He can take some hits though. He is a Berserker. He has a lot of HP. All right, until next time, where we'll finish up this map. It's a short map other than this with the whole water thing. We just get the units there. The boss really isn't that much of a threat. Yeah, he has a lot of magic. I didn't go over the boss. He has really little defense. He can hit you for 25 with the Hellfire Tome, and I understand that's a lot because resistance is not here because FE6. But he only has 14 resistance himself, so you can either blast back with magic or just crit him. And he's dead. Still a sage. So, as long as you get to him and hit him really hard with a melee weapon, he doesn't have the defense to soak it. He has 10 defense. All in all, he's really not that hard of a boss. It's just the bolting that could get you in trouble. And this guy's bolting. But we'll have to deal with that next time. Once we get around here, he'll start to use it a bit. Lilina will take care of him. Speaking of, is Lilina still in range? Yes, she is. So this is how we're in the episode. Until next time, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.